Whether it's baseball or football, Patrick Mahomes is an absolute beast. Get an overview, PF, his story, and some of the craziest moments from his career on Go to Football. There are players destined to go down in history, and Patrick LAVAN Mahomes, born in 1995 in Texas, is one of them. Welcome back to Go to Football. Today we're talking about one of the most amazing quarterbacks of recent years who has quickly made a name for himself in NFL history. Before getting started, make sure to subscribe to our channel Go to Football in order to receive news from the world of NFL. Get comfortable, grab your popcorn, and let's take a look back at the career of this fantastic athlete. Hey folks, before getting started, make sure to subscribe to our channel Go to Football in order to receive news from the world of NFL. In his early high school and college years, Mahomes played both baseball and football for Texas Tech. It wasn't until his second season that he decided to focus exclusively on football. Good call, kid. During his college years with the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Mahomes demonstrated all of his talent, setting several NCAA records, such as the most total yards gained in a single game, 819, and tied the record for most passing yards in a game, 734. At the end of the year, he was awarded the Sammy Baugh Trophy as the best collegiate passer. So he decided to make himself eligible for the draft, and in 2017 he was chosen as the 10th overall pick by the Kansas City Chiefs. His first season was spent as a backup to veteran quarterback Alex Smith. It wasn't until the Chiefs secured the AFC West Division title that Mahomes got the chance to play as a starter for the first time in a game against the Broncos. And boy did he seize the opportunity. In that game, Mahomes passed for 284 yards with only one interception and showed everyone his potential, helping the Chiefs secure victory in the final moment. The following season was Mahomes' breakthrough year. Alex Smith was traded, and Mahomes finally found his place. It was an incredible year for the young quarterback and his Chiefs. In the first game of the season against the Los Angeles Chargers, Mahomes took command of the team and led the Chiefs to victory, thanks to an incredible connection with TYREEK Hill. 7 days later, with 6 more touchdowns and a win over the Pittsburgh Steelers, he set a new NFL record for the most touchdown passes in the first 2 games of the season. In Week 4, during a game between the Chiefs and the Broncos, the entire NFL realized the talent of this young man. Mahomes was forced to escape the pocket of his team due to the defensive pressure from the opponents. As he was running towards the line of scrimmage, he found himself blocked by a teammate's body and had to use his left hand to make an incredible completion for about 13 yards. What a display of Mahomes' class. Still not convinced of this guy's talent? Well, during the game against the Ravens, Mahomes decided to amaze us with an insane play. During the second quarter, as he was escaping from the pocket in search of an open receiver, he successfully made a blind pass, directing the ball towards the run of Demarcus Robinson. Incredible! The season for Mahomes ended on a high note with the game against the Raiders. In that game, the Chiefs quarterback set an NFL record of 7 touchdown passes in a single game, tying Peyton Manning's record. He completed 4 passes for touchdowns in the second quarter alone. Mahomes' outstanding performances that season allowed him not only to finish with over 5,000 passing yards and 50 touchdowns, making him the 3rd player in history to do so after Brady and Manning. The Chiefs ended the season with a 12-4 record, but their Super Bowl run was cut short in overtime during the game against the Patriots. However, Mahomes could console himself by becoming the youngest player to win the NFL MVP award since Dan Marino in 1984, and the first ever winner of the Chiefs franchise. He also won the Offensive Player of the Year title. With the same 12-4 record, Mahomes and his Chiefs also ended the 2019 season, and once again, number 15 provided incredible excitement and plays. Patrick Mahomes once again showed his ability as one of the best quarterbacks in the league, leading the NFL with 26 touchdown passes. Although he didn't match his previous season's record of 50 touchdown passes, he still demonstrated his talent and established himself as a pillar of the Chiefs. Mahomes and his team shone in the playoffs, with an extraordinary run to the title. Incredibly, there was a game between the Chiefs and the Texans, where Mahomes led the charge with his team trailing by 24, completing an incredible comeback. The Chiefs, who were down 24-0, overturned the result, winning 51-31. Mahomes finished the game with 321 passing yards and 5 touchdowns. In the next round, they faced the Titans, and once again, the Chiefs had to sweat it out, with the young quarterback taking charge of the team. Mahomes threw for 294 yards, 3 touchdowns, and even ran one in himself, leading the Chiefs to victory and their first Super Bowl qualification since 1969. The Chiefs reached the Super Bowl that year and were set to face the San Francisco 49ers. The game didn't start off great for the Kansas Chiefs, with the 49ers dominating the first half of the game and closing out the second quarter with a 20-10 lead. Patrick Mahomes took charge of the team and showed his talent and ability to make big plays under pressure, leading his team in an epic comeback that saw the Chiefs score 21 consecutive points and win the game 31-20. Mahomes completed 26 of 42 passes for 286 yards and 2 touchdown passes. For his performance, he was named the Super Bowl MVP, and the win ended a 50-year drought for the franchise. At 24 years old, Mahomes was the youngest Super Bowl MVP in history. In the 2020 season, Mahomes became the fastest player in history to pass for 100 career touchdowns, surpassing Dan Marino in the 9th week. The Chiefs finished with the best record in the league, securing home field advantage throughout the AFC playoffs. Once again, the Chiefs proved to be a formidable team, reaching the AFC final where Mahomes threw for 325 yards and 3 touchdowns, beating the Buffalo Bills and qualifying for their second consecutive Super Bowl. This time, their opponent was the Buccaneers. However, Mahomes and his team's efforts were in vain as they were defeated by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Over the years, the talent of the Kansas Chiefs has continued to amaze and surprise, improving year after year. And their latest season in the NFL is a testament to that. The 2022 to 2023 season started with the departure of TYREEK Hill, traded to the Dolphins. In the 4th week, Mahomes became the youngest player ever to pass for 20,000 career yards, and he once again surpassed 5,000 yards in a season, a feat accomplished only by Drew Brees and Tom Brady. Mahomes and his Chiefs made it to the playoffs and then to the Super Bowl, which was his 3rd in his career. A few days before the Super Bowl, Mahomes was awarded the MVP of the league for the 2nd time. The Eagles will be the team to challenge Mahomes and his Chiefs. The league's MVP played a solid game, completing 21 passes out of 27 for 182 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. The final score will read Eagles 35, Chiefs 38. The Chiefs are once again NFL champions. Who was the best player of the final? Patrick Mahomes. The quarterback will be awarded his 2nd Super Bowl MVP. Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Mahomes, a true prodigy who has already made history in this sport. What do you think his next goals will be? How do you think his next season will be like? And who do you think will be the next MVP? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And remember, if you don't want to miss out on the latest news and updates in the world of NFL and football, be sure to subscribe to Go to Football, the channel made by fans for fans.